After almost 2 months of non-stop cricket action and over 60 matches, we finally have an idea of where the tournament is headed. 3 teams have qualified for the playoffs on Sunday. Gujarat Titans registered a comprehensive 10-wicket win and also helped RCB and Punjab qualify for the last 4. It was the first instance in the IPL of a team chasing 200 or more runs without losing a single wicket, and that really goes to show just how dominating Shubman Gill and Sai Sudharsan have been at the top of the order. So Sahil, Gujarat Titans picked up from where it left off at the break, after the break, and Delhi Capitals still can't get rid of its losing streak.
Correct. I mean, Delhi Capitals, especially the bowling, has been absolutely flat. Like even in that game against Punjab, that didn't happen. But the first 10 overs, they couldn't get a wicket. And now, even today, I mean, that's basically 30 overs of not getting a wicket. So, I mean, that just goes on to show why they have lost 3 or 4 games on the trot and are there in that points table struggling to get into the playoffs. And on the other hand, Gujarat Titans again, they have been absolutely brilliant with the top 3 and led by Shubman Gill and Sai Sudharsan. Absolutely aesthetically pleasing batting that we could say. I mean, today as well, Sudharsan scoring boundaries and very, very good shot. It's not like they were forcing anything. It was coming on very, very nicely onto the bat. And Sudharsan and Shubman Gill were just on a cruise control. I mean, Delhi couldn't, there was no really such any moment where that we could say that this could have been a moment where things could turn for Delhi. It didn't really had that moment. I mean, Kuldeep got one too different into the bat, but again, that umpire's call saved him. But that's probably one of the rare moments that Delhi had it. But again, absolutely convincing and dominating win, and they thoroughly deserve a playoff spot. And again, so do you think that Mitchell Starc could have been a factor today, or do you think that overall Delhi's bowling has just gone flat?
Yeah, I'm not sure if Mitchell Starc alone could have made a difference today, because again, it was quite a good batting pitch. It looked like it got much easier to bat in the second innings, and also I feel like maybe somebody like T. Natarajan, he was totally off the mark today. So Mitchell Starc still needs that really good second bowler from the other end, which probably he's not really been able to find this season for in Delhi Capitals. But again, as good as Gill and Sudharshan's partnership was today, how easy they made batting look. Do you think somewhere, I mean, let's not forget that KL Rahul also scored a century today. But do you think that Delhi could have batted in a more aggressive way today?
Yeah, I mean, see, power play, probably if you look at things, the only thing that was a difference in that phase-wise comparison was the power play. Delhi was 45 for 1 and Gujarat Titans was 59 without loss. Because in the middle overs, Delhi also scored some 90 runs and Gujarat also scored some 90 runs. And so it was just the power play that was the difference. But I mean, that really set up the tone, because Delhi kept catching up on that poor start, while Gujarat Titans were those two were probably set. And they just went on with the middle. That's been the pattern that they have always shown. I mean, 7 century plus stands in the power play in the IPL. That really goes on to show how good the chemistry has been and how good these two have been. So, and they have a very good set template and how they go about their things. And while Delhi still is, again, the KL Rahul once again into the opening. So Delhi really hasn't had that set opening combination or a set combination basically in the batting. That's really one of the reasons why they're struggling.
Yeah, actually it was interesting because it was like a complete contrast of top orders. If you look at Delhi, I think they have the worst opening partnership this season, whereas on the other end you have Gujarat. And with Delhi again, do you feel that like a Fab du Plessis is probably his last season, because again he's just not been able to get runs. I mean, he had a couple of good games earlier, but since then he's not really been his former self, and because of that maybe Delhi really hasn't been able to get that opening partnership right.
I mean, see, he started well, and Delhi was relying on Fab du Plessis because despite him being the age not being on his side, 40, 41, but they still made him the vice captain. That meant that Delhi was looking forward for a good Fab du Plessis show, that something that he has always been in the 23-24 season with RCB. But it just hasn't happened. Probably the match practice, probably that game practice that you need to have, probably that is not there. And again, but can't really blame just Fab du Plessis here also. I mean, Akshaypur as well has always had a good start, but has just never really got a good beginnings. And I mean, similar like the middle order as well. Delhi generally needs a good top hand alongside KL, because KL has had a very good season. So with the bat, and it's probably some a redemption kind of a season, because KL hasn't had a very memorable IPL in the last 3-4 years, but he has changed up his technique, his template. So this could have been a very good season for Delhi and for Rahul if he had a good supporting partner, like Shubman has a Sai Sudharsan, or Sai Sudharsan has a Shubman. So someone Delhi really needed that, but probably someone like Faf could have helped Rahul put on that show. But yeah, I mean, that really never happened. So.
But yeah, all is not lost yet for Delhi Capitals. While 3 teams have qualified, I think 3 other teams are still in contention for a playoff spot. Mumbai Indians looks primed to maybe clinch that 4th spot, and you also have Delhi still in contention along with Lucknow Super Giants. But Lucknow Super Giants faces a must-win match on Monday against Sunrisers Hyderabad. While the Wednesday game between Mumbai and Delhi at the Wankhede becomes a virtual knockout. So that's going to be an interesting game. Mumbai obviously favorites as of now, but again, you never know what happens. So please follow our live coverage of the IPL. You can catch all live updates, news and analysis, and please subscribe to our channel.